Open houses are one of the best ways, if not the best way, to grow your business and expand your circle. Now, a lot of real estate teachers out there will teach you certain keys to having a successful open house. They'll tell you the number one thing you have to do is have people sign in to get their information. They'll teach you how to walk through the house and talk to customers, to ask questions. They'll even show you how to write a contract on the spot if that buyer loves the house. But the real key to a successful open house is establishing yourself as the expert in that neighborhood. We all know that most open houses don't just attract buyers, but they attract neighbors walking through. You want everyone that comes into that open house to know you are the expert of that area. And that's all done and all set up through your preparation and your setup. Now, what we've found is that the best way to establish yourself as the expert in that area is to use the Focus First graphs. The Focus First graphs, especially the neighborhood patterns, really show how powerful your knowledge on the area can be. Why? Because they show information that the normal person can't get. They show patterns. They show times of year. They show value increase, which is another reason we like to also include the FHFA area appreciation graphs. So the perfect setup to an open house involves 4 graphs: the neighborhood patterns, the time to sell, the buying pattern, and the FHFA graph. We love this in open house because it establishes that expert knowledge. Now, obviously, you can include a scattergram and show why the house is priced where it's at. That's great. But most important are those neighborhood area and surrounding city graphs. Now, how are you going to display these? You're going to get little plastic stand-up displays. You're going to place one graph printed full-size paper in each of these displays and just place them on the counter so that people walking through can look at them, can read them easily and go through them. If people have questions, you explain the graph to them. You explain what's going on in their area. And the important part here, too, is to have take-home packets. Little packets that just have those graphs printed off on them, right? So they can take those home, look at them over, show them to a spouse, show them to a friend, a family member, or another neighbor happens to stop by their house, and they can talk about what's going on in their area. On top of that, what do? You brand the living hell out of it. You put your name on every graph. You put your contact information down there. You put a little blurb about yourself, or maybe a inspirational quote, or something as simple as, if you want to learn more about your area or wonder how your house fits into this new pattern, send me an email, give me a call. Whatever it is, you put all the information you possibly can into that graph. That way, anyone that sees it will know you're the expert in the area. Those family, friends, other neighbors that come to their house, they will say, hey, holy cow, this person knows what's going on around here. They might have a question. They might give you a call. That really is the most important part of open houses. Obviously, getting information, getting contacts, and being able to walk through an open house successfully and with confidence and giving clear answers is a big, big bonus. But an open house is not just about getting customers that day. It's about getting customers that day, a week down the road, a month down the road, a year down the road. And you do that by establishing yourself as the person to call when they have a question. Now, I showed you the graphs, and I showed you how to display them. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the Focus First graphs, that's fine. Please visit us at www.focusfirst.com. Read more about what we do and how our graphs work so that you can understand the real power of this display. Now, if you do have the graphs, if you do know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Focus First graphs, then try it yourself. Print the graphs out. Brand your name on them. I don't care if you have to staple a business card to them. Try it yourself on your next open house. Because don't trust me, trust the results.